Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today I want to show you how I recently made $1,000 on one single app. And it's not one of those apps where you're going to do surveys and take up so much of your time, or even an app where you're going to be selling items. None of that. It does require you to learn a little bit of skills, but it's extremely lucrative. It is free, and this is something that can become an actual long-term business for you. So if you are into making money from home, off your phone, online, then please keep watching. And by the way, on this channel I make videos about working from home every single week, about everything I'm learning on my work from home journey, plus a video giving top 5 work from home jobs every single week. So you're gonna want to subscribe if you're into making that work from home dough. Okay, now let's get started with this one. Okay, so this app is called Upwork. It's an app version and desktop, and I'm going to walk you through the desktop version of it. Again, you can access through either way, the app or the site. So on this site or on this app, it's all about hiring freelancers. You make a profile, you will be a freelancer, and people can hire you for gigs of pretty much anything to do with online business, online skills, online marketing, pretty much any kind of skill you can do to help people in the online stratosphere with their business. You know, you can go on here and see a bunch of different categories. So I'm here on the Find Work page. I'm currently searching for US only, but the great thing about this is you can do it from literally anywhere. You can set your own rate, what do you want to get paid for. And the thing is, honestly, you guys, there is so many ways that you can make money online these days, but there's so many skills that you can learn essentially for free or very, very cheaply, all online as well. And this site provides a great opportunity. You just have to figure out the skills you want to specialize in. So some of the categories that I kind of market myself for on this app is personal virtual assistant, web research, video production, social media marketing, marketing strategy, sales and marketing. You know, if you guys learn coding, if you know photography, you know, virtual assistant, there's just so many to name, and that's why I make weekly videos listing 5 every single week that you could start, you know, looking into and making a real career and real business for yourself, all working from home. So it just takes some research and, you know, what you think you would be interested in learning the skills, and then setting up a profile. And again, all of these skills are things that you can totally teach yourself online, take a very reasonably priced online course. You do not have to go to college and get an actual degree for these things. Okay, so once you kind of figure out, you know, what kind of thing you want to specialize in, you're gonna go ahead and set up your profile. Okay, so I am going to show you my profile right here. So you're gonna choose a name for yourself, and I said digital content creator and social media specialist. You're gonna create a little bio about you, anything you can kind of say where you have experience with what you're marketing yourself for. Also, a really great idea is you can create a little video, and you know, I haven't done that, I probably should, but I've heard that it's really, really good to get hired if you have a little video about you. And especially if you want to specialize in video production, that will kind of show you your expertise a little bit. So you give yourself a title, you make your little about me, you set your hourly rate. A very quick tip is that, you know, I really recommend starting a little bit lower than you may want, especially if you don't have any type of portfolio, just so you can get that first gig. That's going to be really key for this app or for this website Upwork to continue getting jobs after that. Add any kind of little portfolio you want, any skills, and then any certifications, employment history, education, etc. Okay, so once you have your base profile set up, you can start continuing learning your skills so that you're going to be super ready to do your first project. Because I'm just going to be honest with you, it does take a while to get hired from what I've heard, and it did take a while for me, but once you do start getting hired, it's like boom, boom, boom. At least that was my experience, and it's very, very exciting, but kind of just like anything, you know, if you hear about stories of people where they got their dream job working for Teen Vogue or something, but if you really know the story of it, they applied to like 30 jobs that all gave them no before they got there, or their book got published but 30 people said no at first, you know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of the name of the game. You just have to kind of hold it out, because again, in the long term, this is going to be so beneficial for you. If you hold it out, it's going to become very, very lucrative. So while you are kind of waiting to get your first job, you're just going to continue educating yourself, and that's a great thing. You can learn everything online. So what I really recommend is here you can get certifications, and a lot of certifications you can link from HubSpot. HubSpot is an amazing, amazing site. They give so many courses, all free, so many categories that have to do with Upwork as well, online marketing and things like that. So, you know, you can go ahead and look through the certifications that are linked up with Upwork. There's Cisco, Duolingo, there's a bunch of Google ones, you know, Google Ads, that's a great skill to learn, Google Analytics, And here's all the HubSpot ones. So I really recommend the HubSpot one. I would recommend getting a certification in one of those so that you can have something like that on your resume. So I did a HubSpot inbound, and it's just a little mini course, kind of like some modules, and you take a test at the end, and then you can link it onto your Upwork profile. Other resources, go on to youtube.com, such a great free source to learn things. Teachable, you can purchase courses, and they tend to be very reasonably priced. Also, Skillshare is a monthly membership where you can take so many different courses and so many different things. So those are some really great resources to get you started so you can start learning your skills while you're waiting to get your first hire. Continually with this is step number 3. You want to apply. Honestly, you guys, when I first signed up for this, I joined in February, set up my profile, applied to so many jobs. I want to say probably around 30, at least 20 jobs that I applied to. And to be honest with you, I didn't get any of them, and I didn't get any jobs until May, a few months later. The first one that came to me is they invited me to the job. So you can apply, and now it's very, very new, but I think it costs 15 cents for each apply that you do. But people can also invite you to their job, and that's completely free. You won't be charged for that. Once you create your profile, they will, make you a little job feed of what sounds good to you, and literally there's just endless jobs. But what I would like to do is kind of go like this and heart ones that sound good to me, and they save in your saved jobs. And then whenever, like once a week, twice a week, when you have an hour or two, is just go through and apply to these jobs. Another tip is you want to do them pretty quickly. You see here like post 2 minutes ago, post 7 minutes ago. People will get proposals pretty quickly, so I feel like you want to kind of be the first good one to pop in there. So a proposal, it's pretty simple. Sometimes there's certain questions you have to ask, but you want to kind of give a little about you, kind of the skills, expertise that you already have, why you think you're qualified. It doesn't have to be long at all. Definitely make them all a little bit personalized to the actual job. The good thing is that you'll kind of get a rhythm to it and kind of be able to copy and paste some aspects of your proposals, but I would never just copy and paste everything and send it out. Like, definitely put in some time to make sure that it makes sense, that you actually seem like you care and really are looking forward to working with this particular job. You might not get hired, and honestly, just don't fret on that. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you keep going, you keep learning your skills, you will get hired. I promise you. I was really feeling like it was just not going to work out for me at first, and now it's just like this whole summer has been booming for me, and I'm so grateful I have like an actual business through this now. The good thing is, like, as you go, you'll be able to like write up your proposals quicker, and you'll just get better at applying, and one will hit. It's just kind of like practice makes perfect. You'll get better at the proposals every time, and eventually one will hit. And again, start with a lower rate just so you get that first job, because getting your first job is really, really key. When people say that you have a job going and you got a good review from it, it's going to be a little bit more trustworthy. They might be willing to pay you a little more, but getting that first one is key. So you might want to lower your rate for just the first one so you can get that first hire. So just kind of think of the beginning of it as a little bit of a learning process. You're learning your skills, you're learning your education, you're learning how to write the proposals, and you're kind of learning the Upwork site and how it works. Okay, so that leads into number 4, don't give up, and eventually you'll get your first job. And from what I found is that it just tends to really align, and that like you have to just think like what you seek is seeking you, and someone is looking for your exact skills, your exact viewpoint, and how you see things, and how you can put your creativity and expertise into what they're looking for. So just think what you are seeking is seeking you, and you will find a perfect matchup, and it'll be so exciting, and you will get your first hire, and you'll be like, yes, it was all worth it. It'll be like your first little gig of running your own business, which is super awesome, all from home. And you want to do a really good job with this, because again, this is going to be your first review. Once you finish the project, it's going to be the first review. All your job reviews go on your page, and you definitely want to get 5 stars. And once it's done, for me, I found that once I got that first one, jobs just kept coming in, and it's been really, really consistent ever since. And honestly, every job that I've gotten, they've invited me to their job, and I have raised my hourly rate by $10 since first starting out. The other great thing is Upwork takes care of all the contracts. There is some fees, but again, you wouldn't even be getting these opportunities if you weren't on Upwork, so it's understandable. But so many opportunities have come my way through this site, and you're helping people. You're helping people with their their online dream while kind of making yours come true. So honestly, I can't say enough about this, but I don't want to say too much for this video. So if you have any other questions, definitely comment below. If there's any kind of process of this that I can make a whole other video on, let me know, because this is what this channel is all about, to help you make money online. And by the way, if you do want to learn about more jobs or skills you can do online, you want to check out my last video. It's top 5 online jobs that can earn you at least $20 an hour. Here on the screen right now. Go on and click it since this video is over. But next week there's going to be a top 5 of social media jobs. So please stay tuned, please subscribe, and go on to that video. I'll see you over there.